Ever got a drive down in Port A? Heard the words to Corpus Christi Bay. Never seen fireworks on PK.
By that wall up there, I don't know if everybody can see it. There's a dark sable antelope. Oh, here's another one over here, the okapi. The okapi is a very beautiful, rare, and endangered animal. Actually, it is the only other member to the giraffe family. And down here is another beautiful, rare, and endangered animal. This is called the bongo. The bongo is often referred to as the ghost of the forest. One right behind it. Go very slow here. I don't want to scare them. We also have some guinea fowl and some black vultures. And this is one of the babies right here on the road there. I'll take this a little wide, not to make sure we clear them all right. Also have some pink-backed pelicans over here. Some rhinos lying up there. And some black rhinos up ahead of us here. I don't think you're going to get too close to the view of them right here by this rock. Rhinos are huge animals. They seem almost indestructible, but they've been hit very hard by poaching. There are less than 2,500 black rhinos left in all of Africa today. We're at the Safi River now, headed toward the savannah. Any wildlife spotting tips, would love to hear them.
Roger, Simbawan. Will do. Over.
Hippos do spend most of their time during the day in the water. Otherwise, those huge bodies of theirs would really overheat. They are nocturnal feeders, so they'll come out at sundown and start to graze, but always return back to the water before dawn. There's another one over here to the left of us. And there's also a couple Egyptian geese over there on the far shore. Another one right in here. Uncle Roger Wilson. Wow, we see quite a few crocs up here today. Oh, and I think they see us too. They probably know this old bridge is pretty darn weak. Now crocodiles get much larger than the American alligator. These guys will reach lengths up to 20 feet long. Hard to save.
Simbawan, I see you down there. You are in bush country. Drive carefully. I don't want you bumping into my animals.
You should begin to see a wide variety of grass-eating animals around you, such as Thompson's gazelle.
Miss Johnson, nobody in Africa calls them Thompson's gazelle. They are Tommies. Tommies. Over.
Thanks, you two. We are spotting a Tommy right off to the right of us here. So we'll talk to you a little later. There's a couple more up in the brush there. This is a full-grown Thompson gazelle. That's as large as they get. They only range in size from about 40 to 50 pounds, but they survive quite well with the larger animals by their keen eyesight and excellent speed. And those Thompson gazelles over there. Actually, there's a baby, the furthest one over here to the left. That's a little one right there. That's one of the baby Tommies. There's a couple more right in beside.
And there's an ostrich.
And over here on our right, we have one of our animal research people stopped in the truck. And every time they stop, look who shows up. One of the ostrich. They are very curious animals. As you can see, they have their windows all the way up, except for a little crack at the top. Because the ostrich are so curious, they'll peck around in there and see what they can find. The ostrich is a flightless bird, but it's really a powerful runner. They can maintain speeds up over 30 miles an hour. Up on the hillside up here, you'll see some giraffe. There's quite a few of them. The first one here is one of the young ones. Well, actually, the first two are young ones. Up on top is one of the adults. And these dark rust-colored animals here, these are sable antelope. The sable antelope is a very territorial animal, but if you notice those long horns, they can well protect their territory. And right beside the one over there, you'll see a little fawn-colored animal. That's a baby. Sometimes on the other side of this huge rock coming up on our left, folks, you might spot a family of mandrill baboons. Also over on the right are some white pelicans, and there's an elephant up on top of the hill up there. And we also have some black vultures over with the white pelicans.
Oh, there's
And
one.
there are some baboons up here today, folks. Yes, they can knock down those trees, folks. Look at that. Talk a bit about being powerful. And we do have some baboons over here. We have also just entered into elephant country. There's two more up there. So possibly see our two most famous residents. Simawanda Wilson. Any clue as to
I have not
whereabouts?
seen them today. Try the red clay pit.
Big Red is the elephant matriarch of the reserve's herd. She gave birth a while ago to a new calf.
He's not based in the same red clay pit as his
there you
mama.
go.
There's a big bull elephant here.
Little red.
Elephants are wonderfully social creatures. They have moods, sympathies, and emotions. Over.
Thanks, you two. We've seen 3 from the herd, the big bull elephant and 2 of the females, but no big red. So we'll continue on. Over. Well, folks, we got another old bridge up ahead of us here. By the looks of this one, I think you better cross your fingers. Here's another one of the big girls here.
Over.
And she actually has lunch up on her back, too. They usually throw dirt, mud, and even water up on those bodies, trying to keep them cool. Right now, she's scratching her head on one of the trees. As I say, they use those termite mounds and trees as scratching posts. All the elephants here in Africa all have the big floppy ears.
Simama, I have to report back to base. Over.
Sawa sawa, Wilson. We'll talk to you later then. Over. See if we can find any music on this old radio of ours. Also, as we go through this area, folks, you'll notice a few more of the ancient baobab trees. Baobab is actually Swahili for upside down. Since the baobab trees only have leaves about 2 months a year, a lot of people do think they've been planted upside down. And up on top of the hill are a couple eland. The eland are the largest of the antelope family.
Elephant coming up.
And folks, up on top of... They beautiful though. This one's giving herself a dust bath right now. Craft through the high brush, and these are white-bearded wildebeest. And over here with the flamingos, you'll notice a few gray ones mixed in there. Those are young flamingos that haven't quite got their final pink feathers coming in.
The suspicious gypsy bingo puppies. Keep a lookout for it.
Roger, Wilson. We're not far from the corn to Oryx. Back in the back, with the white on the bottom, those are the Moor's gazelles. The Moor's gazelles are the largest of the group. Whoa. 1, 2, 3, 4 white rhinos here. Wow. There's a cheetah up there. Actually, there's 2 of them. One, oh, now you can't see. One was looking right at us. cheetah is the most beautiful animal in Africa. Simba Wonder Wilson, we're at the copies. Nothing suspicious here. There's a lioness right up here.
Oh, there's one
Okay,
there.
Simba One, but keep your eyes open for anything unusual.
I know.
Will do, Wilson. Over. This is basically how you'll see the lion cry during the day, folks. These are done by warthogs. These are their little burrows, and right here by this burrow, there is one right here, folks. You see it right there? Right beside this high grass over here.
What do I hear?
Oh, here's another one down here. This is the young one down here.
Where was it?